Okay, I really have never done an unboxing, but this will be a first. See if I can do all this in one hand. I ordered a grill for my headlights for my bike, and I ordered it from Touratech because Alt-Rider's installation process was not to my liking. So I got an adventure design, begins here, the ubiquitous Touratech label. This is the stainless steel grill, which is pretty cool looking. The mounting hardware. Oh my god. No wonder this thing was so heavy. This thing has got to be at least 2 inches thick. It's their catalog. Wonder how many trees died in the making of this. And then I ordered some handle straps for my panniers. I got 2, one for the left and right. August 13th to 16th. Oh, in Huntington, Pennsylvania. There's a Touratech rally. Have to check that out. That's coming up pretty soon. More brochures. And a Touratech travel time. Pretty cool looking magazine. Alright, so I guess that's it. The next shot you'll see is the equipment that I just bought on the bike, which is the handles slash strap-on straps, I guess. So they can actually work just to be fitted on the top of your panniers to use it as a carrying handle for the pannier itself, or you could see here they could also double as straps to hold down anything that you want to carry on top of your pannier, and then also doubles as a handle to lift the whole thing. I was a little bit hesitant on getting these initially because they are pricey, but they do provide a solution that is a needed solution when you have these metal lunch boxes strapped to your bike. So stay tuned, we will put on the next item. This is the left hand side bracket, and it basically attaches to that screw or bolt there, and then you have to remove, there it is, where is it? You have to remove that one, and then they give you another one, but I'll have to find out whether or not I need it. It depends on the length of the OEM bolt to see whether or not it can actually bite with this this bracket attached. So we'll see. Well, here's the bolt that held for where we're going to attach that to, and you can see the OEM bolt is shorter than the one supplied, and that's so that the bracket will be able to actually be securely attached to the side. So we're going to have to use the one that they provide. Job is done. It took about 25 to 30 minutes, only because there were a lot of walking back and figuring out the correct tools. But if you take it easy and don't rush it, it'll be fine. These are not the OEM. These were supplied. The nut here, or the bolt I should say, has been supplied because it wasn't long enough to go through and be able to hold the bracket. What I did was I removed the singles, the turn singles lights, which was really easy. All you have to do is just unbolt this, twist it off, and it just drops, and it gives you better access to that bolt there. These hardware here was obviously supplied, and the same thing goes for the other side. So anyway, 25 minutes later, it's complete, and I think it will serve the purpose of keeping the headlamp off without any cracks. I've heard somebody say that it was made out of glass, but I don't believe so. I think it's made out of plastic. But in any case, you don't want to get those broken or scratched or cracked. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking off the grill, and it has little rubber mounts that go in there. Where's my finger? Okay, there, and on 4 corners. And then this, where is it? Right there, actually go into the rubber grommets and secure themselves. So just basically line them up, and you just kind of push. It's kind of difficult doing it with one hand, and presto, you have it. It's complete. So I have the Touratech. Look at this. You would have thought that they would have gotten the label on straight, but it is actually crooked. So that's my only complaint. So now I think, as far as hardware is concerned, the only thing that I might do next is to get a cover, a mesh grill cover, or not a grill, but a cover for these lights here. And as you can see, I have the Alt-Rider radiator grill on both sides, and I have the Alt-Rider kickstand enhanced foot for it, and I think that that's pretty much. I guess the next thing I'm going to be getting is a giant loop Fandango Pro tank bag, and I'm going to get rid of the SW Motec, which serves its purpose but looks like hell on it. So I'm going to switch that out, and that's pretty much it for the installation process. You're going to need some Loctite. You may or may not need these pliers, which have a little twisted on it. You're certainly going to use or need torque sockets to be able to get, hold on a second, to get the OEM screws or bolts. So you're going to need that. I'm using metric Allen wrenches to screw down the bolts that were supplied, and so that's pretty much it. 3/8 and 1/4. This is really nice because it's articulating, and it's a 1/4 inch. This definitely goes into my toolkit whenever I get around to setting one up. And that's pretty much it. So that's my my review unboxing of the Touratech headlamp grill.